Right, hello guys, and welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're going to be discussing Warzone. That's right, I'm sure everyone's done their little video on thoughts and opinions and that. And I just thought I'd talk about mine as well, you know, give my thoughts, my opinions, the impression it's made on me, what I think's good about it, what I think's bad about it. And yeah, let's just discuss that right here, right now. But first of all, what you see in the background is a 64-7 gameplay with the MP5. Yes, I know it's not a Warzone gameplay. You're probably thinking, Taz, where's the Warzone gameplay? Well, unfortunately, I am trying out new graphic settings for my videos to try and make the quality of my videos just a little bit more better, as well as hopefully this video will sound a lot more crisp as well, because I'm trying out new sound settings as well. But unfortunately, my encoder settings were way too high. And I had like color distortion and that. It was not very good. Basically, the frames were all over the place. It was not good. I have fixed it now. It should be playable, but you won't notice that yet because this gameplay was quite a while ago and these were with my old encoder settings. So enjoy that in the background though. A 64-7 gameplay with MP5 is still pretty good, even if it is in multiplayer, which some of you may like, some of you may not like. But anyway, let's talk about it. Let's discuss Warzone. That's what the video is about. So, initial impressions so far, good. Okay, overall, just flat out of the gate, I'm just going to say it's a good start, okay? And the reason I say it's a good start, so far, as far as I've heard of, I'm pretty sure I haven't seen anything yet, the servers have not went down for this. I'm quite surprised by this. Again, I did make a video saying that this wouldn't be as good as it would be at launch, because I was under the impression, like everyone else, that with the way multiplayer was going, with aim assist bugs, input delays, lag, server issues, the hertz for different modes, like custom games are like 12 hertz and that. And I think there's a reason for that, why this is like launched so well, which is I believe they put more into this than they did multiplayer. Now, I'm not trying to make this a video criticizing them or anything for this, but I do find it a kind of annoying how well Battle Royale has turned out here compared to the multiplayer, okay? Now again, some of you might like the multiplayer, but you can't deny the fact that like server tick rates and stuff being so low is an issue. But yeah, it feels like they were developing this a long time in the run. You know, a lot of this is not made in about 6 months. Let's put it that way. This is definitely something that may have taken 2 to 3 years to make. So yeah, the Battle Royale, it's good. First things first, I've heard it's 40 hertz server tick rate, so that's probably why it's running quite well. I wouldn't say it's perfect. I definitely get like frame rate issues and little bits of lag here and there, and questionable gunfight losses. I'm sure you guys have had it as well. Now, some of you will probably blame the armor in that, but the armor is in a good place. The health is perfect. The health is actually 250, so the armor plates, when you add your armor plates, because you get 3 armor plates in case you haven't played, be surprised if you haven't played, and if you haven't played, try it out. It's free, okay? That's one thing I forgot to mention. It is free. That's a big thing, okay? So one thing with the armor plates is it's 50 health per plate, so you get 150 on top of the 100 you got, gives you 250. So essentially it's double health, okay? That's why it feels quite a while to kill people, especially with like certain guns, like even MP7 can take up to 8 to 10 shots, possibly more, things like that. But yeah, the health's in a good place, but the server tick rate's around 40 in that, and you get questionable gunfights here and there, you know. Some feel like you get killed quicker than others, some feel like you kill someone quicker than you should, like, I don't know, it's a bit all over the place. But that isn't really that surprising, considering on the first day 6 million people downloaded this game, I believe. I don't know if it was played or downloaded, but either way, that's still a very good number, okay? And there'll be plenty more people joining, especially with, well, unfortunately the coronavirus outbreak has happened, obviously, and a lot of places are getting quarantined, and people are being made to stay at home, and most kids are going to stay at home and probably play some Call of Duty. And what better yet to do with Warzone, which is free. So it is what it is. But yeah, let's get to the meat and potatoes. Let's talk about the actual way it plays and everything I do like, and then I'll get into what I don't like, because there is a few things I don't quite like, but they can be adjusted. So overall, gunplay is good. You know, it plays the exact same way as multiplayer. You know, your gunplay is your gunplay. I don't know what to say. The buying scheme, I like the whole money thing, the whole financial, like how it works. You pick up money, you can bring back your teammates, you can buy kill streaks, not those super OP ones. They didn't let you have chopper gunners and stuff, just cluster strikes and that. Do you think they need a little bit of tweaking, especially the airstrike possibly? It comes in a little bit too fast, and in the last few zones it can be very spammy and very annoying because it's quite easy to pick up a few kills if you have one in your back pocket. They have a UAV that if you call in 3 at once becomes a Blackbird, and I think that's perfectly alright. It costs 4,500 for a UAV, I believe. So picking up 3 of those is going to cost a lot of money for the whole team. So I think that's perfectly balanced. I think that's fair, perfectly reasonable. It only lasts 20 seconds as well, so you have to be quite good with it. You probably have to play in a squad to do that, because playing with randoms, I'm gonna tell you now, is quite a struggle. Okay, I get a lot of high kill games at the moment, and first of all, the facts are out there that I still haven't won a game yet. Okay, I have not won a game. My highest kill game so far is 15. And I cannot get a win. I cannot get a win to save my life. So pray for Taz. He will get a win eventually, hopefully, you know. But I can get the kills. I just can't get the wins. So we'll see. We'll see in the next coming days. Also, if you haven't noticed, I have been live streaming recently. And I did do them on YouTube. But I'm probably going to move over to Twitch just so I don't spam my feed with live streams. And I hope you guys... because I don't think you guys want to see like spams of like a spamming of live streams where my videos should be. So I am going to be on Twitch. If you want to check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/TazXGold. Come check me out. I'll be trying to stream this as much as possible. Warzone, that is, not multiplayer. Because I think everyone's done with multiplayer, you know? I just think everyone's done with multiplayer. But yeah, so the money system, it's overall, it's good. The only complaint may be, again, the kill streaks, certain kill streaks being a little bit too good. They might need a little bit of toning down. And also the loadouts. Now, the thing with the loadouts is, I like it. I like the whole idea that you can control your chance of getting a good gun by essentially just looting enough to get enough money to then be able to buy your favorite weapon, like your sniper, your SMG and all that. There's a lot of things that are kind of wrong with this, so I'll explain. This is going to take a few, like maybe minutes or two, but let me explain. So, loadouts are good. I like the concept of it. I think it is way too cheap at the moment. I believe around 6,000. It's too easy to earn. Not only that, I believe the game just hands you out loadouts randomly. So there's a lot of chance to pick up a loadout. Now, I don't know if that's their intention, that you're supposed to be able to pick up a loadout here and there. But it's just way too easy. And every gunfight you get into seems like someone is running overkill with a sniper and some sort of SMG or an M4. Or, little hint guys, the best gun in the game mode is actually the AUG with the 5.6 rounds or whatever it's called. If you don't believe me, check out what's his name, Exclusive Ace video. He went through telling you what the best guns are for Battle Royale or for Warzone, and the AUG is the best gun, surprisingly. So I have been messing with that, and he's probably right. You know, it's actually pretty good. So try it out. Yeah, everyone's setup at the moment is kind of the same. Some people's setups are different. I've seen people do an LMG, I can't remember which one it is, maybe the PKM or something, with the 725, as annoying as that is, which by the way, did get nerfed. So yeah, some do a shotgun and a LMG setup. I've mainly seen though the HDR sniper or the AX50 with the M4, the MP5, and sometimes a Kilo, sometimes a Ram 7. Don't see anyone using the AUG yet, but I'm sure that will become meta eventually once people discover that it's actually a very good gun with the 5.6 rounds. But yeah, so loadouts do, I think they add something special to this Battle Royale, but they do need toning down a bit. I think there needs to be like a bigger price to pay to actually get those in, and I don't think they should come in randomly. At least I'm pretty sure they come in randomly. I'm pretty sure people aren't just buying them all the time. So who knows? But yeah, loadouts, they do need a bit of tweaking, but I think it's a very good idea. I like it. Let's talk about the gulag system and just the ways you can be revived in this game. So let's talk about it. You can be revived through being paid for by your teammate, which is great. You know, it means you've always got a chance of being back in the game, as long as there is a station nearby you, which is one of the shopping trolley carts. On top of that, you have the gulag when you first die, and it puts skill into the frame. You know, now the gulag has got questionable loadouts, which are all like shotguns, pistols, all those things, and you know, they're the ones I think it's been put in just to make it possible for someone who's lesser skilled to kill someone with better skill, just because there's not as much skill needed with a shotgun v shotgun, say, compared to an SMG versus SMG or an AR versus an AR. So I get it, I understand it, it makes it more intense, but yeah, so it leaves you to your skill being a deciding factor as to whether or not you can come back and play the game, and I like that. I do like that. That creates a skill gap essentially, and that's a good thing. That is a really good thing. So the only thing though, again, I would like more loadouts, but I understand why they're probably doing it the way they are. It's just, it can be a little bit stale, but it's cool. You know, I don't like the rock throwing thing. I do find that kind of annoying. It is quite funny, but it can be quite annoying, especially if you're on the other one on the receiving end of it. It can be quite cheesy as well, with your teammates possibly being there at the same time to help you out. But that is what it is. I can't really say much about that. I don't think that's going to ever change. I don't see how you could possibly change that. But yeah, so the whole ways to revive is just perfect. I like it. The zone, the gas and everything, perfect. You have your tap mask that you can pick up because you're like 10 to 20 seconds in the zone. But basically you can't camp outside the zone, which is perfect. You know, I hated playing things like, when I did play things like Fortnite or what is it, Blackout, you'd always have to wait longer than you think just because you don't know if someone's coming out the zone, and you shouldn't have to look behind you essentially when people should be dead out there, you know. Now there was a glitch initially where you could actually revive over and over again out there, but I believe that's already been patched super quick because I'm not surprised it's been patched super quick because I'm pretty sure this game, or Warzone, was meant to be their main thing, you know. I don't see how multiplayer was taken. I don't see how multiplayer was taken care of basically, as well as this battle royale has been. So I feel like this battle royale was what they wanted to release. It wasn't ready for launch, and they spent their time trying to make it as good as possible, which is fair enough. But it is annoying that it came at the expense of multiplayer. So, but yeah, overall thoughts and opinions. I find the mode to be very fun. It's sometimes a little bit slow, sometimes fast-paced. It just depends where you land, really. Sometimes you start the game and it takes like a good 5-10 minutes to find people. Sometimes you start the game and there's too many people. So, but they are looking to increase it from 150 to 200. So we'll see how that plays out. Hopefully the servers will be able to withstand it. But currently, so far, servers have been pretty good for the most part. You know, again, you get your frame rate issues, you get your bits of lag, you get questionable gunfights, but overall, it does play well. It is pretty smooth for the most part, and yeah, it's just a fun way to play, you know. I will say this now as well, if you're someone who hasn't played, I do personally find it better to play with people than it is with randoms currently, unless you get some god tier randoms, or some randoms who are actually quite funny. I did have a funny moment with 2 randoms, which was actually supposed to be the gameplay I wanted to upload it, but unfortunately again my graphics settings were a little bit too high and I did mess up a little bit. But it can be fun, but most of the time you're going to want to play with a teammate. That is one thing I'll say. So the random matchmaking can either be for you or be against you, and I'm going to be honest, 9 out of 10 times you are going to get matched with players who aren't going to be of great skill, especially as well with it being free. You know, I can't tell you how many times it's free, so yeah, that is what it is. But overall, thoughts and impressions, I think it's great, and I hope they improve on it. I hope they make it better. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video though, discussing Warzone. Hopefully next time I will have a Warzone gameplay for you in the background. Again, unfortunately my encoder settings were just a little bit on the too high side. So, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, notifications on, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye.